Hi, how are you? It's time for Hanako out. I'm excited. This will be fun. This sounds like it'll be a challenge for me, even. So it'll be fun. Robot voice again? That's 2 days in a row. I just have no luck today.
Alright, is that better? It looks better. We should probably turn on music too while we're at it. Remember, the voice is in front of Mouse Mountain. Yeah. What? What are you talking about? You sound insane. I asked for a hat, not a McDonald's drive-thru speaker. I should just do a stream one day where I like figure out how to make it do that thing, and then I just do an entire stream, and it's just like an ASMR McDonald's drive-thru speaker. And that's the whole bit. Yeah. So I might have questions on how to actually get to Hanako's route, but I think I can figure it out. I'm pretty sure I've so far done just the 2 earliest available routes in Lily and Hanako. Cause I don't remember. I did the one option to not do Emmy's route, and I think and then I did immediately after that the option to do Lily's route. So if I had to guess, I just have to not do that one, and then I can do Hanako soon after. So I'm like almost doing these in earliest available order, which is kind of funny. Is chat ready to bully another shy person? Always. Oh my god, that's awful. You all really are just terrible. You're just the worst. Alright. Thank you. That wasn't a compliment! We're on fire. No! I really do need to set up some sort of, like, bonk sound. I gotta do some type of bonk redeem where I can just beat you over the head. And just beat up chat for being just awful. That's what I need. That's what you deserve, really. I'm just gonna give you what you deserve, that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. It's as simple as that. Ay, ay, ay. Let's warm up the room first. You're on. Alright, I'm done procrastinating. I'm done stalling. Let's play the game. Get these burn puns over with. Yeah, it really is as simple as that, I guess, huh? I don't like the. Hold on a second. I don't like the placement of this. There you go. I think that's good. I think that seems pretty good. You get the border. Yeah, that's pretty good. That looks pretty good. I like that. I like that. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Yes, I like that. Okay, let's start. We'll recycle the burn jokes as long as rubber burns for. Rubber burns for like forever, doesn't it? Oh, jeez. Alright, we've done this before. Time for the skip mode. I'm kind of impressed with how fast this game skips. Holy crap. Yeah, of course. Skip. Misha! 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 I think I got everything I need to know. Surely this decision won't change anything. Skip mode. Oh wait, I haven't done this yet, so I can't skip it. Oh, that means we've been good guides, doesn't it? Doesn't it? If you say so. Misha positively beams, and so does Shizune after a quick translation. I shake my head at their somewhat exaggerated enthusiasm and shift my focus on the food. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they are talking about secret girl stuff or something. I quickly notice a conversation and sign is not enough to fill a silence. And now I think I can skip mode. Yeah. Skip! Genji! Ever read The Grapes of Wrath? They talk like how fire this stream is, and they're completely silent. Speed boost! Let's attack aggressively this time. Actually, wait a second. Nah. We won't get sneaky quite yet. Just because I don't know if somehow that puts me on the wrong path. We need to do Hanako's route. That's what we're here for. I haven't prepared anything for any other route. We'll just keep doing with what we've been doing. Skip. She was cute. Skip. Wait, what? Why does it say that I haven't done any of these options yet? What even was the decision? Why is this different? Because you haven't, yeah. Is that one decision, that one different dialogue option I have made has made this different? Hello? Save, I guess. I doubt this will matter, but... Welcome to visual novels, baby. What do you... I did one decision earlier, which just... Or he takes 2d8 confusion damage. Indeed, it did in fact matter. So it would seem... I'm just gonna read my book. I do what I always do when I don't know what to do. Like now. I've already started on one of the books I borrowed yesterday and took it with me to school to fill the empty moments between classes. I find the page that I creased a corner of to mark the spot I left yesterday night, and pick up from there. Misha and Shizune are still arguing heatedly, probably about restaurants still. If I join them, I just get caught up in that, or worse, get grilled about joining the student council. Misha isn't speaking aloud since there's nobody who'd need to hear what they are talking about. But why does she tend to sign things even when Shizune doesn't need to understand what's being said? Or even more strangely, when Shizune is not around at all? What an odd conflict of habits. I find it hard to focus on the book, and besides, the lunch break beckons me to leave. The dullness of the classroom, I do so, heading down to the cafeteria. Oh, is VTS Pug? No, VTS Pug's working. Why didn't it say anything? Well, I could just do it for you, I think. Everything hates me. It's just not working. Toggle it? Alright, time to just close the app and reopen it again. If I can't just quickly fix it, I'm gonna have to go yell at, Urban and be like, you just pog isn't working for me. Help. Help me.
Pog online poggers.
Alright, it's fixed. So now I'll type out your text for you.
Laugh at the confused hat. Laugh.
Hanako's too hot for Angie to be able to
Free
speak
me
to
from
thing.
my mute prison. Oh, thanks.
Ay, ay, ay. Technology, man. Technology. I hope I didn't miss any earlier. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Risha and Shizune, having come to a conclusion of one kind or another, follow in my wake, though still talking in their animated fashion. Just around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a runaway train. Hi, Emmy. It's again? Did I accidentally pick an option that puts me on their path? What the hell? I don't have time to look behind me because Shizune is already shoving me aside and stomping over to the girl, signing furiously at her. Missy Barazaki, I saw that. Running in the halls is strictly forbidden. Misha translates right on Shizune's tail, but her voice is girlishly playful. Not full of the divine fury Shizune's arm movements would seem to call for. You took an option that can make you on their side. It looks like it! Sorry, I was just going to get some stuff and I was kind of in a hurry. You've been told this 1,000 times before. Your reckless behavior endangers other students. And even worse, it's explicitly against the school regulations. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute, I find myself smiling. I know that, I was just... Make sure that this will not happen again. Although I'm sure telling you this is futile and only causes me further headache when you choose to ignore the regulations. Instructions unclear. Screen stuck on Emmy. Go with sign language anyway, although we have a lot of burns lined up. No. I'd have to rebrand like the entire stream and I don't have any stuff for that yet. Got that, Emmy? A small girl sticks her tongue out in response.
Emmy runs so fast she could start a fire.
Ah! I gotta go! They shall have my head! I promised to help with the printouts, but I went running instead! Sorry, but I gotta change and everything! Before Misha or Shizune can say... Before Misha or Shizune or I can say anything, she's already bolted from where she was a second ago, almost halfway towards the stairwell. Shizune looks like she's about to go nuclear on the spot, so I smile at her in a vain attempt to calm her down. Are you okay, Hichan? That Ibarazaki girl is always like that, causing trouble to others. Wait a second, if I'm not doing their right route, why am I even reading this? Because this sounds... Whatever, who cares? You know, I'm pretty certain Shizune wouldn't call me Hichan. Never mind. Hello, Orange. Hi, Hayami. Hello. How are you today?
Going nuclear does raise heat.
Stop it, you! Have I seen this yet? I still can't skip this. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, I'm okay. I just, you got the wind knocked out of me and all that. I'm good. I've been playing lots of gacha. Well, it's good to hear that you're still being you then, I guess, huh? Are you having fun playing your gachas? I hope so. It'd suck to not have fun playing your gachas, right? That's great, Hichan. I wouldn't call that great, but I let it slide this time. Yes, that me, I think.
You're in for a ride.
A ride? What kind of ride? Give your best heat, fire, burn jokes, Hayami. It's fun. Oh gosh. No, don't get her starting on this either. Playing Arc Knights and might pick up Alter. Haven't decided yet. How are you doing, Orang? I'm doing well. We're starting a new route in Katawa Shoujo, and that's always a fun time. We're aiming for Hanako's route, which is neither of the girls on screen right now. We have to run now. There's an important student council meeting regarding the festivals, and we finally decided where to eat. Too bad you can't join, but this lunch meeting is only for council members. We can take you there some other time. Oh, that would be like a date, wouldn't it? Wahahaha! The girls leave for downstairs. I didn't manage to get far from the third floor hallway before all this commotion struck. Literally. I should get going as well. Alright, now I can totally skip, right? Boop! Oh my god, I still can't. The lunch and afternoon class pass uneventfully. I read most of the book I had started yesterday and eat some of the mostly inedible offerings of the cafeteria. The class is tiresome. The teacher seems like an okay person despite the weird first impression I got. And the material is relatively interesting. Okay, now I think I can because... Yep. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I promise, definitely. Sure, whatever floats your boat, buddy. Skip! I like the beep still playing. Oh, this is different because of the yeah, okay, sure, yeah. Can I... Yep, thank you. Now one dot. God damn it. Hi, Naked Kenji. Naked Kenji jump scare. Let's get on Lily's good side because it might get us closer to Hanako's route. I get back to my seat and shut my ears from the finale of the argument between Lily and Chizune. Eventually, Lily leaves our classroom and Chizune and Misha seat themselves without talking to me. Naked Kenji, man, that was hot. Alright, yep. And also for good measure. I can feel Shizune's eyes burning into my back. She's probably angry at me.
Kenji Aslo got burned very badly.
I can't sleep still. That Kenji also got burnt. What? Oh, because of the black. Yeah, okay. So does the stream lie? No, the stream doesn't lie. We're gonna go Hanako's route. I just need to figure out how to get there first. I don't get why she had to drag me into the argument. Oh, that was it. Hanako doesn't come to the morning class at all. I think this isn't new. Yeah, this isn't new. Hanako, where are you? Skip. Skip. Stop! I will get to this later! I can't do this yet! I need to get Hanako! Once I can get started on Hanako, I don't have to skip anymore. I can't spoil the other routes for me. I've decided. Lamau Orange, don't laugh at me! Ah! I probably fucked up. That one route, that one decision probably just threw me off of Hanako's route. Now I can't get back to it. Shut up for like 5 seconds, Rin. I need to skip. I need Hanako. Please.
Lies. Deceit. I came here for Hanako. I didn't prepare my RIN jokes yet.
Ah! Skip. Thank you. Oh, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. I don't know why StreamerBot didn't do anything. Do I have that turned off or whatever? Oh, right. I can't do gifted memberships yet. Thank you again for 5 gifted memberships. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. Thank you. Let's go for it now. Take it easy. Skip. I'm pretty sure it just gave 5 memberships to people that aren't currently here. Even though Hayami's actually here and is, I'm pretty sure, the only person. Oh no, Wingashu also doesn't have a membership. It should have given it to YouTube, but I guess YouTube just decided no. Oh, I think this put me down Lily's route, so I don't want to talk about it. I'm just happy you got some memberships. Aw, thanks, Hayami. Should I be reading this because this is new route? Yes, I should be. Hold on. Lily's forehead wrinkles in concern, and I don't really want to hear it. And I don't really want her to have that kind of an expression over me. We barely know each other. No, you fool, they're tied together. God damn it. I wasn't sure if... Okay, fine. I will just load another route. The one right here, this exact dialogue. Discard our progress. Sorry, I'm not in very good condition. You can rewind to text with the mouse wheel if I recall correctly. Oh yeah. I don't need to though, I can just skip. Skip! Oh, apparently I went past the dialogue. Okay, interesting. Thank you for the tip. Go to the library. That should get us to Hanako. The library seems as good a place as any to go. Hanako, hey, looked as if she was taken pretty off guard by Lily leaving, so she might want someone to talk to. Slinging my bag over my shoulder, I make my way out of the classroom. What's the hottest thing in Limbus? Definitely Hanako. Yep, I walk down the hallway to the library past a multitude of closed doors. Through each one, the sound of a furious rehearsal can be heard. Rock music blares out of one door, almost as loud as a concert. I guess that's one of the advantages of a private school. There are actually enough rooms to go around at a time like this. And, when I think about it, the grounds and buildings of the school are kept in pretty good condition. That can't be too cheap. I've heard that this place has some pretty serious benefactors. The walls of the library only partially insulate the noise of the festival preparations, but they're the only sounds to be heard. Not a soul stirs here, with everyone apparently enjoying the weather outside or working on festival events. Yuko isn't here either. Maybe she doesn't work on Saturdays. I quietly walk through the library, now fairly familiar with its layout. I head to the back, where Hanako's little private corner is. I run my hand along the spines of the books on the way through, feeling the individual texture of each as I glance across the titles. I used to do this all the time at the library at the hospital. Some things never change, I guess. Like the smell of a library, no matter how much care you take.
_ orange burn. _ orange burn. _ orange burn. _ orange burn. _ orange burn.
Thank you. Thank you for your generous contribution of points. Like the smell of a library, no matter how much care you take, the paper in books is always going to degrade with time. Probably. No matter which library you go into, anywhere in the world, it must have that same musty smell. _ orange burn. _ orange burn. I can't speak today. I'm just stumbling over my words. I'm sorry. I find something that looks light enough to read without any major thought involved, and then look for Hanako in the reading area. My boy is looking. Once again, she is sitting on a beanbag with her back to a bookshelf, reading the same book she'd had in the classroom.
I still want to be that beanbag seat.
Stop! You're all terrible. Get Hanako out of your mouth. Oh my god. Once again, she is sitting on a beanbag with her back to a bookshelf, reading the same book she'd had in the classroom. She's slowly making her way through the pages. Unlike last time I saw her here, I quietly take a seat in a beanbag. The noise is enough to catch her attention, but not startle her. This delicate routine that must be followed each and every time I try to talk to her almost feels like hunting game. Not the same book as before? Yes, I'm almost finished. Cool. I wonder if I should... You mind if I borrow it when you're finished? My mouth is faster than my mind, it seems. Sure, you may not like it, but... I'm sure it can't be that bad. Why would you say that? I'm sure it can't be that bad. That book that you're reading that you're clearly invested in. After all...
Is the book Fahrenheit 411?
It's 451, you Philistine. I'm sure it can't be that bad after all. You've stuck with it, haven't you? I guess. I settled into my beanbag and set about reading my own book that had been buried in my bag. It's a light novel about pirates. To be honest, I'm barely skimming over the words, having chosen the book merely because it belongs to a different genre than I usually read. Finding it hard to muster enough enthusiasm to finish the book, and noting that I've inadvertently distracted Hanako quite a bit, I decided to try and make conversation. Orange, you must teach me how to do that thing. What thing? This thing? That thing? You want to learn how to make a horny bell? Is that it? Because I could. I don't... Yeah, it's not that high. Wait, no, have things pop up like this? Oh, yeah, I don't even need to actually show you. Yes, like the horny bell. Based on what people put into chat. Oh, yeah, I can show you how to do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Hold on. Let me just, real quick, All right, that one. That's right, I forgot I set that up. And it threw me off guard immediately. Hearing my own voice come through the soundboard just was like, ah, that's me. But yeah, it's not too hard to set up. I can show you. So, I see Lily left without you. Hisao, what the... She nods before taking her eyes off her book. She must have been really into it after all. Lily said she had to go and meet someone. I wonder who that someone could be. Oh? Akira, yeah. Her sister. Sister? I haven't heard her talk about her family. Learn to read from Ori, bold move. Shut it, you! She and Akira used to live together. I thought all the students lived in the dorms. I mean, we don't have to. Don't laugh. I like how, because of the soundboard, because of how I've set up the soundboard, I like how when it's my voice, it comes through Angie. But it's easier, right? I mean, there's food here and just close to school. I don't think I've ever been to class on time so often in my life. Her badly hidden smile proves quite rewarding. In the back of my mind, I know I have a bit of homework to catch up on, but it's quite comfortable in here. No one can find me and force me into working for their pet project either. Though, now that I'm thinking about it, the festival,
Hey
another
guys,
question comes
did
up.
you know that in terms of human companionship, Flareon is objectively the most huggable Pokemon? While their maximum temperature is likely too much for most, they are
I'm
capable of
just
controlling it, so they can set themselves to the
play
perfect temperature for
Katawa
you.
Shoujo!
Along with that, they have a lot of fluff, making them undeniably incredibly soft to touch. But that's not all, they have a very respectable special defense stat of 110, which means that they are likely very calm and resistant to emotional damage because of this. If you have a bad day, you can vent to it while hugging it, and it won't mind. It can make itself even more endearing with moves like Charm and Baby Doll Eyes. ensuring
I'm
that
gonna
you
have
never
this
have a
entire
prolonged
copy
bout of
pasta
depression ever
memorized.
Thank you, Flareon.
And it's all because of you. Ugh. Anyway, so now that I'm thinking about the festival, another question comes up. Hey, Hanako, what are you doing for the festival? For a split second, I think that Hanako was about to throw her book in the air from shock. Sorry? I was just asking what you're doing for the festival tomorrow. Anything planned? I don't know. Hanako answers in the way that people do when they don't want you to ask any more questions. I take it large crowds and loud music aren't really her thing. What if I collect enough points and make an entire stream just Flareon? You'd have to space Flareon out every 500 seconds, because that's the cooldown on Flareon. Oh, okay. Change the subject.
What plan is Hanako cooking for the event?
God damn. So what's Lily's sister like? She's nice. She's pretty like Lily, but she just is businesslike. Businesslike? She's always wearing a suit. Ah, I see. And that makes her less pretty somehow? Hanako gives an embarrassed shake of her head. No, just different. Now, I'll admit it, this has got me intrigued. To hear Hanako talk about someone other than Lily is a first, and to be complimentary about it too. But as I try to picture this mysterious sister, all I can think of is Lily in a suit. And I can't imagine that not being attractive, not at all. Well, one day you'll have to introduce me to her. Okay. Our brief conversation ends just as abruptly as it started, and we both return to our novels. The passage of time is marked only by the gradual movement of the patch of light cast through the window. Slowly, the noises from the various rehearsals in the building fade out and die as students start to get hungry and
There is already enough
tired.
friction to start a fire.
Y'all gonna kill me. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be the run. This is gonna be the route that ends me. Just thinking about that makes my stomach start to turn knots around itself. I think it's time to head back. Think Lily would be back by now? I think I might head back to my dorm. I'm pretty tired from this week. And not a word of that is a lie. Moving to a new school as it ramps up for a major event has to be taxing. Or has been taxing, to say the least. I can feel myself nodding off as I read my book. Okay, I might stay here a little longer. Looking at Hanako's book, I can see that she's only a few pages away from completing it. For a moment, I consider hanging around until she finishes, but once again, my stomach turns, emitting a gurgling sound. Sure thing. Well, I'm gonna head off before it gets dark. I'll see you around, okay? Okay. See you, Hisao. Later. Hisao? Thank you for hanging out with me. So precious. I can see how hard it was for her to get that simple sentence out of her mouth. It leaves me hanging for a moment. So, there is someone in this school who's even lonelier than me. Well, maybe lonely is a wrong word. I haven't been lacking company for the first week, but I've still managed to feel somewhat alone and detached. Hanako! Let's go! Maybe lonely is a wrong word for Hanako, too. She has Lily, after all, doesn't she? I realize I've been standing there for far too long without answering, and pull off a flawless, not too exaggerated smile. You're welcome. Good night, Hanako. Night. I leave her to finish her book and head back to the dorms in the promise of food. We did it! We made a friend in Hanako! Woo! The next day, I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. Sleeping late is fine, since it's a Sunday and there are no classes. Not just a Sunday, though, but the festival as well. From my window, I can already see some people at the soba booth slinging noodles onto plates for people with a craving for low-quality food. I throw back a handful of my morning meds and ponder how to spend the day. There'll be a few exams in the coming week, but I don't consider those as ominous as others, so I'm not as worried about them as I probably should be. With no urgent obligations regarding education, I should be free to spend the day at the festival as I like. Finishing my morning routine, I exit into the hallway, intending to go out and find something to eat. Passing by his door, I decide to see what Kenji's up to today out of impulse. I'm curious if he has any plans, since everyone is doing something. Then again, I can picture him having built a soundproof shelter in his room. Or possibly something like a fort, complete with "No Girls Allowed" sign. And with the "girls" crossed out and "body" crudely scrawled underneath it. Knocking on his door, which is luckily devoid of any kind of sign, I hear again the unsettling clicking of at least 10 locks being pulled back. The door opens with a crack. Or door opens up a crack. Sorry, my bad.
Who is it?
You're supposed to ask that before you open the door.
Oh, it's you. Damn, it's early.
It's not really that early.
What is it, man?
Nothing. I was just gonna ask what you're gonna do today. Half the school is out there already.
Out where? Why?
What?
What? Is today special? Why are they there? Who are? I can hear them. It's loud. Don't tell me. Has the invasion begun?
He suddenly looks more alarmed.
What day is it, man?
Yeah, I guess you can't see the big wooden booths outside and people selling stuff.
What the hell are you talking about? I have my curtains closed at all times to thwart the snipers.
It's the festival. You know that, right?
Oh shit, that's the day? Oh damn it. I can't believe I forgot. I don't have my fort finished yet. This is bad. This is going to be a very bad day. It's good you told me this, man. This is going to be a bad day.
Why?
Oh man, they're going to be everywhere. The people outside my window. Socializing.
Kenji rubs his temple nervously, suddenly looking very ill.
It's going to be as loud as hell. Damn, no one's going to go out today. But now it's ruined. Everything is ruined. This is awful. This sucks. What the hell? This really sucks. I can't go anywhere now. There's nowhere to run.
Kenji seems nervous. You could even say he's majorly freaking out.
I can't believe this. So that's what today was. Damn, I couldn't even prepare for it. I couldn't even brace myself, and now it's here and I can't do anything. You should have told me this earlier, dude. I mean, at least I know, but I could have known earlier. Imagine what I could have accomplished.
Sorry, I thought you knew. So I guess you're not going to do anything today? The weather is even good. Yesterday was really windy, so I thought today would be cold, but it's not though. So there's no reason to just stay inside. Yeah, you should check the festival out. Kenji groans and covers his face with his hands.
No. I can't do it. They'll eat me alive out there. I know it.
That has to be a joke, but he said it with such a straight face. Relatively straight.
What are you gonna do? We should hang out in here. You can help me build my fort. We might still make it if we work together.
I don't know, I'm pretty hungry, so I thought I'd go get some food first and then check out the attractions. The class project seemed pretty cool, and I gave a hand with it, so I want to see at least that one and chat with Lily, I guess. Speaking of that, don't you have any obligation for the project?
Are you out of your mind? That blind broad is up to no good. I can feel it in my spleen, man. Her presence is like a dark shadow that's in the way of my great vision. As expected of blind people.
What?
Besides,
Besides, I thought you were also... He holds up his hand and interrupts me.
Only legally. Metaphorically, I can see farther than any man before me has seen.
Kenji looks stoically into the metaphorical distance to emphasize his statement, thrusting his chin forward to look manlier.
Kenji is more sun adverse than Hanako. Kenji missed be a vampire.
True. Actually, it's just the corridor wall 2 meters away, but it's all the same.
I can see the future of mankind, and it's a dark one unless the threat of women is stifled. They are everywhere.
He fingers his scarf nervously, faster and faster, like he's trying to start a fire.
Vampire weak to fire?
It depends on what mythology you're talking about. Then slowly begins to calm down once the panic attack finishes running its course.
I'm gonna have to find some place to hide in, a safe haven, and then knock the lights out of myself so I don't have to experience this horrible day. You're the perfect thing for that, so I must prepare now. Don't go to the festival.
Okay.
Later, dude.
Yeah, see you at the festival. Door slowly closes with a low creak, and I don't know how to feel about what Kenji just said. I know I've read that before, but I just wanted to read it again because I love doing Kenji lines.
I thought they died with silver bullets.
They'll die with whatever I want to kill them with. That is my right as an American. After buying a plastic plate of takoyaki from a stall belonging to class next to ours, I take a seat in the school gardens and watch people pass as I tentatively nibble away at the rather bland-tasting item. Guess I shouldn't complain. It's better than nothing and didn't cost much. As I look out towards the school, watching the people coming and going proves a surprisingly entertaining way of passing the time as I eat. Little children accompanied by parents or grandparents scamper about in the din from event to event, one hand dragging their company and the other bearing an oversized, colorful snack. I can't help but notice the age range among the people here is skewed towards the elderly, something that I'd also noticed when I was walking around town. It's supposed to be one of those towns where the only people left are those that lived here their whole lives and ardently refuse to leave, and those wanting to live out the rest of their days in one of the increasingly few tranquil places. I guess that also goes away to explaining how conservative Yamaku's school culture seems to be. Not that I mind one bit. I kinda like how calm Yamaku and its surroundings are. The heat, though, is another matter entirely. Sitting in one place for so long has focused my mind on how annoyingly humid it's getting, now that the hardest part of the day is here. Gah! The sound of the Carillion bells takes me completely by surprise as I stand up. A reaction shared by a few other of the people strolling around as well. The PA system crackles to life after the tolling bell ends. Its age shows as the principal makes a barely intelligible announcement over it, officially opening the festival that's very much already in full swing. It's quite amusing to contrast the pleasant smiles of the older folk against the alternatively pained and bored grimaces of their younger charges. The students, on the other hand, seem to pay it little heed. Nevertheless, as the address finally ends, all are united in polite, if not overly enthusiastic, applause, and then get back to business. Slipping a hand in my pocket to look as relaxed as possible, I casually glance around for something to do. It's somewhat difficult to see very far with all the people around. I decide to fall back on a tried and trusted rule. Go where everyone else seems to be gathering. Right now, that's the school courtyard and surroundings. Throwing the used plate into a trash can, I make my way towards the school building. Seeing the number of stalls around the perimeter of the school building surprises me. Quite a few of the classes must have opted to have multiple stalls. In deciding which to visit first, I catch sight of a familiar banner with a blue patterned border and red text. Lily's stall is as good a place to start as any. I'm curious as to how it's going after all of the work she and her class have been doing for it. Stepping up to it, I begin to see why the class took so long to organize everything. Easily twice as wide as many of the other stalls, and with equipment for cooking strewn everywhere. It's closer to an outdoor restaurant than a festival event. As the student in front of me takes a bowl of noodles and leaves, I walk up to the counter. The girl behind it seems quite exasperated and asks me to wait a moment before she disappears underneath the counter. Seizing the moment, I take a quick glance around. Steam seems to be rising from everywhere, as pots and pans simmer away. The most blind of the students are unpacking ingredients while being helped by someone who is probably the teacher of 3-2. It doesn't take long to notice Lily among them, talking with the teacher as she quickly counts out the boxes and packets with her fingers. From her expression and the fact that both she and the teacher seem to be in a state of mild confusion, it appears that there's been some problem in coordination. Before I can stare any longer, the girl behind the counter pops up. I've already read all this. I'm tired of rereading all this. We're just going to skip ahead. There we go. This is Lily doesn't look impressed at all, and I can't really blame her. On top of her issues with her stall, she still seems to be worried about Hanako. I can't really help her with the former, so I guess the only way I can help is by trying to take her mind off of her shy mutual friend. Placing the bowl back on the counter, I call out to Lily. Hey Lily, don't worry about Hanako. I'll go find her and hang out with her, okay? You see Lily one time and it's time to ring the bell, eh? I can see Lily's relief plainly written across her face. Thanks, Isao, and if you see anyone from my class, can you tell them to come back here, please? Will do. Have a good one. Make sure you take a break, okay? I will if I can. See you later, Isao. I leave Lily in the stall and head out in search of Hanako. In a way, I feel bad for leaving her with the crowds, but even though she was clearly under pressure, I can't help but think that she is enjoying herself. The halls are packed with swaying crowds meandering throughout the festival. There's one thing I know about Hanako, it's that she's not going to be anywhere near this. And with the students showing their friends and family their dorms, I doubt she'll be there either. Following blind intuition, I move against the grain of the crowd. Thankfully, this crowd seems to be slightly less festive than your usual festival crowd. I assume this is out of consideration for the student body. As I force my way through the masses, it doesn't take long for them to thin down into nothingness. This is not surprising since I'm standing before the library. Before library, yep. That's pretty good call, Wingishu. Pretty good call. Even the most eager students don't bother to show anyone this section of the school. As I enter the library, the noise of the festival fades into a dull background noise, and soon I am in the reading area at the rear of the room. Behind one of the partitioned desks, I see the top of a head with straight, dark hair catching my eye. Hey, Hanako. I had a feeling I'd find you here. The head jumps a little in shock before slowly peeping over the partition. Hisao?
Underscore orange burn. Underscore
Oh
orange burn. Underscore orange burn. Underscore orange burn. Underscore orange burn. Underscore orange burn.
You all do this
Underscore
despite
orange
me.
burn. Underscore orange burn.
I say all, but it's only
Underscore
like
orange
3 of you.
Underscore orange burn.
Underscore orange burn. Underscore orange burn.
Underscore orange burn.
burn.
Underscore orange burn. Underscore orange burn. Underscore orange burn. Underscore orange burn.
Just don't
Underscore
pay it
orange
any
burn.
mind, Orange.
Underscore orange burn.
Just
Follow.
ignore them. Just ignore them. They're not there. They can't interrupt you. Just go Zen mode. Breathe. 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 Don't let them bother you. Don't let them bother you. Underscore orange burn. Ah! Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Hey, Lily's pretty busy. She sent me to find you. Oh, do you want to sit down?
Hey guys, did you know
God
that in terms
damn
of human
it.
companionship, Flareon is objectively the most huggable Pokemon? While their maximum temperature is likely too much for most, they are capable of controlling it,
I was
so
able
they
to
can
read
set
2
themselves to a perfect
lines.
temperature for you.
2 lines.
Along with that, they have a lot of fluff, making them undeniably incredibly soft to touch. But that's not all, they have a very respectable special defense stat of 110, which means that they are likely very calm and resistant to emotional damage because of this. If you have a bad day, you can vent to it while hugging it, and it won't mind. It can make itself even more endearing with moves like Charm and Baby Doll Eyes, ensuring that you never have a prolonged bout of depression ever again. Thank you, Flareon.
Thank you, Flareon. Alright, time to continue while I still can, because they can't activate Flareon for a while.
Get Hanako a therapy, Flareon.
That'd be fucked up. Actually, I'm feeling a little hungry. Would you like to get something to eat from one of the stands? I brought some food, so... I shouldn't be surprised, but it was worth a try. Expecting her to go outside today was a long shot. How about we eat in the tea room? I passed by it on the way here. No one was around. We can make some food there, and it'll be a little more comfortable. What do you say? Sure. Let's go. Hanako closes her book and puts it away with deliberate, practiced movements. Good to go? Yeah. We walk side by side from the library to the tea room. As expected, there is barely a soul around. If it weren't for the murmurs through the walls, you wouldn't tell that there was a huge festival going on outside. Hanako carries her bag in both hands and focuses on just the floor ahead of her. Every now and again, she seems to break her pace a little and steps in slightly shorter paces. First time it happened, I gave it no mind, but I soon noticed that she does it on a regular basis. You alright? She stops dead in her tracks. What? I don't know, it looked like you were, tripping, or something. A pink blush rises into her cheeks as her gaze returns to the floor. It's nothing. You know, when you say nothing like that, people are inspired to ask further questions. For a second, I don't think she's gonna answer. Prepared to leave it be, I almost set off walking again when... It's a game. Game? Do you see the floor here? What a bizarre question. The floor looks like just any floor. The floor looks just like any other floor, covered in those tiles made up from squares of linoleum. Nothing noteworthy. Well, yeah. What about it? Sometimes when there's no one around, I only step on the darker ones. Hanako's voice trails off as her explanation continues, until I can barely hear her voice over the roaring silence of the empty hall. Darker ones?
The game is the floor is lava.
Shuffling her feet, Hanako points the toe of her shoe at a tile that is barely a shade darker than the others. Like these ones. Oh, right. So these ones are no good? I point out a nearby tile. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I see. Do you play this game a lot? Hanako shakes her head. Just when the halls are empty? She nods. Oh, I did the wrong voice. She nods. Who never did that? No, I did that. I did that as a kid. Well then, no point in stopping. I'm beginning to get really hungry. She nods again, this time with a little more enthusiasm. Well then, let's go. We set off down the hall, and this time I noticed that Hanako is paying a little less attention to the floor. I wonder, just how lonely does someone have to be to come up with a game like that? Don't call me lonely! I did that too, but it wasn't because I was lonely, it's just because I'm weird. But before I realize what I'm doing, I find myself trying to aim each step so it lands on the correct tiles. One of us! One of us! The noise of the festival is slightly louder inside the tea room, but the breeze coming through the open window makes it worth it. Without thinking, I walk to the windowsill and inhale deeply. I sometimes forget how clean the air is here compared to back home. Would you like some tea? That would be great, thanks. It occurs to me that this is the first time that I've been alone with Hanako without her trying to be somewhere else. Turning from the window, I watch as she makes a simple pot of tea and arranges some sandwiches onto a plate. Man, Ori is lonely and Angie is as hot as Hanako. What the fuck? How dare you? How dare you? I've seen her do this before a number of times, but this time she seems slightly different. It's like she's calm. Eventually she places the small tray on the table and pours 2 cups of tea. The fresh scent of brewed tea mingles with the breeze, and for a second I feel like I'm the only one in the world. I think I know why you like this room now. I don't know what you mean. Well, there are quite a few people out there, but in here, it's like another world. You can pretend that there's no one around for miles. You're right. It's like the world is forgotten in this room. And because of that, you can forget about the outside. Now, it would be appealing in some cases. As far as I can tell, conventional bullying doesn't exist in this school. But then again, I haven't seen a single person talk to Hanako besides Lily. If you're ignored by the world, a place where you can forget its existence would hold a special appeal. It's a good point. It's like this room gives you some kind of complete freedom. Yeah. Say, do you play chess? Chess? I've played it a bit, I guess. Take it you've played before? A little. Without saying anything more, Hanako moves to one of the cupboards and digs out a small chess set. Do you want... Sure,
Convental
why not?
burning exists in this chat, though.
I don't know how to deal with you all. I cut her off, but she doesn't seem to mind it. We arrange the pieces, and before long we are sending pawns charging to their inevitable fates. I take my time and intently examine each move and its consequences, nostalgia for the game taking second place to the matters at hand. For a time, the game is a lengthy battle of attrition, but I spot an opening and tear a line in her defense. A few moves later, her king is cornered by several of my pieces. Checkmate. You're not bad at this, are you? An honest appraisal. Her technique is pretty good, but several times I was able to exploit her lack of prediction. I pick up a piece and examine it.
Who do you think would be Hanako's favorite class? I think it would probably be the Pyro _Orange Burn.
Stop. I pick up a piece and examine it. It looks relatively new, yet worn for its age. I guess not. Does Lily play? The absence of Hanako's answer causes me to think about my question. A bit.
Make her burn through her pawn front line to break her back line.
Alright. This is the first time I've played against someone other than her, or me? Me? She cuts herself off abruptly, leaving the answer hanging in the air. Someone she knew before coming to Yamaku, maybe. Oh, I get it. Well then, I'm honored to have played against you. Can we play again? She asked as if she were asking me to cut off my own hands. The spirit of competition's gotten into her, eh? Sure, though don't expect me to go easy on you this time. Not that I was before, mind. She seems to appreciate the competitive tone. Same here. As we were setting up the pieces, there was a noise at the door. Hi, Lily. Good afternoon. Lily. Oh, hey there, Lily. Are you finished? You both are here? Wonderful. At any rate, our teacher managed to round up some extra help, so I was able to leave. Have you been here since you left? Pretty much. We've just been playing a bit of chess. Would you like a cup of tea? Actually, I think it might be a good idea to go outside for a little while. The instant drop in Hanako's face shows her objection to this plan, even though she says nothing. I feel strangely compelled to voice what is plainly in view on her face, but Lily can't see. I kind of think we should just stay here. Really? It's so crowded here that I was thinking we should leave the school and head for the local tea house. You mean the Shanghai? Of course. With everyone at the festival, it should be practically empty. Tea house? Oh, that's right. You probably don't know of it. There's a tea house not far from here, which we go to every so often. Well, alright. Sounds like a plan. Hanako, what do you think? Hanako jumps a little at being forced into the conversation, but at least she seems less distraught than before. If it's the Shanghai, I think it'll be nice. Well, then it's settled. Let's be on our way. Hanako and I rise from the table of our preempted chess game. Before I can do anything, Hanako has poured the pieces into a small container and placed the board away. Looks like we're ready now. Please, lead on. Hanako moves to Lily's side, and we venture onto the school's corridors. The pair leads me through a series of unfamiliar doors, and we emerge on the side of the building opposite of the festival grounds. Time for it. Stop! Every time! Every time with you! Insulated by the heavy stone of the building, the noise in the crowd has faded to a murmur. Strange. I thought that most people would be beginning to leave by now. They're probably here to view the fireworks. Fireworks? Yes, apparently the school puts on quite a show. A lot of people come from town just to watch them. Lily's decision to leave the school grounds seems to make sense now. Hanako would probably have a hard time with the whole town descending onto the school. Or ascending, as the case may be. For the second time since arriving to Yamaku, I find myself walking down this road with Lily. Only now that I can barely hear the incessant noise of the festival do I realize how loud it was. I can hear my ears ringing slightly in the still evening air as they recover from the day's assault on them. Hanako clings to Lily, but still manages to guide her along the road. That, and avoiding the occasional gaze from curious pedestrians, appears to completely sap her constitution. She rarely raises her focus from the ground in front of her, nor does she utter a word. Lily, on the other hand, maintains her prim and proper persona just as she does at school.
What do you think is Hanako's favorite season? It has to be summer due to how hot it is.
God damn it. God damn it. It's winter! Because there's no bugs, that's why. It's obvious she purposely puts effort into her appearance rather than hiding it as Hanako does. It's striking how different they are in their way of holding themselves outside of Yamaku's grounds. That said, it's obvious in both their cases that they do visibly change. Inside Yamaku, everyone is special, which negates the specialness of it. But once we venture outside the school gates, we are returned to the status of outsider and generic labels. Especially when we are still in school uniform. It's like hanging a sign around your neck, challenging people to figure out what's wrong with you. I'm surprised that so many of the students keep it on. Then again, with canes and wheelchairs common among the students, I guess it's not really that much of a giveaway. Or maybe I'm the only one that sees this as a stigma. Maybe I get used to it after a time, like any other school uniform. The tea house seems fairly standard from the outside. Just an ordinary building with typical signs decorating the entrance. Looks like the type of place you'd walk by without a thought. Just another generic cafe in a sea of thousands. If Hanako hadn't steered Lily into the entrance, I would have continued on down the road without ever knowing it existed. Inside the tea house, it takes on a more traditional feel. Everything seems to have been made from the same lump of timber, from the counter and benches to the high-backed booths around the walls. But the most striking feature of the room is the lack of life. I think I can faintly hear something bubbling away in the background, but otherwise the room is silent. Without any direction, we simply wait near the entrance, politely obeying the "please wait to be seated" sign. Is this place closed or something? Ah! The sound of a chair falling over echoes throughout the empty room, and a head shoots up from inside a booth. I wasn't asleep. And welcome to the Shanghai! Yuko, dressed in a pastel apron and clutching a menu, rushes to greet us. Her misaligned glasses and ruffled hair cast suspicion on her previous statement. But whether she was asleep or not isn't the first question that leaps to my mind. You work here now? What happened to the library? What? Lily? Hisao? Welcome to the Shanghai! Yuko, still waking up, jerks into a violent bow, dislodging her glasses in the process. My glasses! As I pick up her spectacles off the floor, Lily offers an explanation. Yuko works here part-time as well as at the library. It's one of the reasons we like to come here. Yuko takes her glasses from my hands, shakily putting them back on. Yes, that's right, thanks. Shall I show you to your table? There's no one else here, so you can choose your table and order whatever you like. But there may be a delay, as I will have to make it myself. That's alright, Yuko. Just a pot of black tea and a plate of sandwiches will be fine. Right, I'll get right on to that. Yuko hurries off to the back of the cafe, leaving us still standing at the entrance. She pushes the swinging half doors open before realizing that she hasn't seated us. I'm sorry. Please, sit wherever you'd like. I'll be right back. Following her advice, I lead Lily to the nearest booth as Hanako follows. As I begin to sit next to Lily, I realize how appropriate this place is for Hanako. The high-backed booths totally separate you from the rest of the room, and it doesn't look like it gets all that many customers.
With the glasses missing, two of them want to see what's coming.
Between Stern's message that I've read but didn't, vocally read, and that, you... Ay. All the furnishings, from the cushions and the benches to the condiment holders, look dated but aren't overly worn. I wonder if Lily deliberately selects places like this to take Hanako. She seems like the type that would go to lengths to cater to Hanako's unique predicament. So, Hisao, I didn't know you played chess. Well, not very well, but I do know how to play. I suppose the obvious question would be, who won? Lily's innocent smile makes me hesitate. I don't really want to look like I'm lording my victory over Hanako. Hisao did. Yes, but, not by much. Damn, saying that out loud makes me feel like I've done something terrible. Well done, Hisao. You've accomplished something I've only ever failed at. Thanks. I haven't played in ages, so it felt good to play again. Yes, it did. Hanako fidgets with her hair a little and looks away as she replies, but a small smile emerges. It's a little more extreme of a reaction than I expected, but still kind of cute in that Hanako way. It throws me a little off guard, and only Yuko's cataclysmic re-entry shocks me back into conversation. Are you all right there, Yuko? Do you need a pan?
I'm fine. I have to do this properly. It's my job.
Concentration plays across her face while she stares at the tray in her hands, as if simply looking at its contents will hold them in place. Sadly, this doesn't prove all that effective. The cups and saucers slowly dance around, occasionally clattering as they collide with one another. Taking great care, Yuko sets the tray down on the table with only the subtlest of crashes.
There, see?
Well done? Thank you, Yuko. Yuko's head rockets downward in her distinctive bow before answering.
You're very
Hisao
welcome.
is like the queen, smashes all pieces that lack protection.
Would you like to join us? There's something else I'd like to discuss about that recent order, if I may. Oh, that's right. Lily and Yuko were discussing a pile of books when I first met Hanako. Something about Lily helping with the braille?
Ah, yes. We didn't get the chance to go through them, did we?
Yuko hastily sits down next to Hanako. Apparently, her dedication to this job only goes as far as her concentration. Once it is broken, she suddenly loses it.
I'll be in the library tomorrow afternoon if you'd like to try again.
That sounds perfect. I'll meet you there after classes. Lily?
Oh dear, that's right.
Tomorrow is Monday. How could I have forgotten? I'm starting to feel a little left out of the loop here. And again, that's to be expected. I've been here for barely a week, so it's impossible to know everyone's schedule. Well, perhaps we could come to some other arrangement. Yuko, will you be in the library later in the week?
Maybe. This is already overdue.
And there are some things I need.
Oh, this might be a problem.
Lily ponders for a second before discovering the answer. I wonder, might we be able to enlist the help of another, if need be? To do what? You lost me quite some time ago. Being volunteered for something without even having the slightest idea of what is going on isn't really my thing. And here I thought I had finally escaped the clutches of the student council and their repeated attempts to recruit me. Oh, of course. The other day I was helping Yuko sort the new Braille books in the library. But Hanako and I usually go shopping on Monday afternoons. It's quieter on that day than on weekends. Last week we couldn't go because I was busy with the festival. I managed to slip away later in the week, but Hanako couldn't make it. Well, since I can't read Braille, I'm assuming you'd like me to go shopping with Hanako? Correct. You were a great help to me the other day. I think I can handle that. Hanako, what do you think? If you wouldn't mind. Of course not. I'm still not familiar with all the stores in the area, so it sounds like a good idea.
Oh, okay.
Now that we have that arranged, shall we have some tea? It's now that I realize that our tea has been sitting idly by all this time, getting no hotter.
It's my fault. Let me pour that for you.
Yuko reaches up with shaking hands, but I intercept her. She looks in no state to be handling hot liquids. It's alright, I've got it. Since you've already made the tea and sandwiches, you've fulfilled your waitress duties, right?
I guess.
Yuko relaxes a little, but still watches eagerly as I share out the assortment. As I am about to bite into the sandwich, a loud, low rumble can be heard, along with a flash of light from outside. I take it the show has started. Only now, looking outside, I realize that dusk has come and gone, leaving us in the peak of twilight. Sparkling tracers arc upwards, ready to explode in the floral shape of fireworks.
It's a tie between that and Burning Crusade.
Let's go watch. Let's go watch. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, sorry, Lily.
Please don't miss the show on my account. From what I've heard, this isn't a bad location to watch them from. Oh, Lily. With the exception of Lily, we rush to the window of the small tea house to watch the show. The strobe of colored lights plays across Hanako and Yuko's smiling faces, and for a second I forgot to look out the window. In this totally new world, there are a few things that don't change. I think that's why the school makes such a fuss over this festival. It's a chance to show the similarities between everyone. The show is over all too quickly. Fireworks are expensive, even for the most well-funded schools. Before we return to our tea and sandwiches, Hanako turns to me. Thanks for today. And tomorrow. It's okay. I don't think I could have faced those crowds either. On days like this, it's more relaxing to spend some time away from everyone, don't you think? Yeah. Anyway, we've been delaying this tea for far too long now. Let's get back. Sure. We return to the booth and our light meal. That sounded impressive. Bigger than last year's, at least. Yeah, it was great. I've never seen them put on such a show. It gets better every year. I'm afraid, however, that during that time, the tea has gone cold. Oh no, let me make some more. This is my fault. Calm down, Yuko. It's nobody's fault. I take a sip from my cup just to prove the point, but it is cold. This tea isn't too bad cool anyway. It's like an iced tea. Really? Yes, really. If you add a bit of sugar, it's kind of nice. Oh, what's that copy pasta about the southern dude complaining about people putting like do y'all have sweet tea? No, but we have unsweetened iced tea. No, you need to put the salt in the hot tea when it's soluble. I don't remember the whole thing, but it's a total bop. I love it. But there goes me again ranting about bullshit nobody actually cares about. Anyway. Are you sure? I'm positive. Now why don't you go sit down and we'll finish this together? Okay. Yuko doesn't seem convinced, but sits down regardless. She carefully measures out about 5 teaspoons of sugar and adds them to her tea. 5? Jeez. I said a bit of sugar. I know, but I like my tea sweet anyways. Curiously, I peer into her cup. As expected, hardly any of the sugar dissolves in the cold liquid. She stirs it twice before upturning the cup and drinking the contents, sugar and all, in a single mouthful. You're right, that's not bad at all. I think you just like the taste of sugar more than anything else. Good. I look back to Lily and Hanako, both of whom have finished their meal, as I witnessed Yuko's personality in action. Not wanting to hold anyone up, I use her tactic and finish the remainder of my tea in a single swill. Well then, it seems we're all finished. Should we head back now, or do we want seconds? Yuko's expression shows that this is quite clearly not a good idea. I think it would be best if we got back soon. You could say that Yuko is very sweet. She sure is. She's a nice girl. We do have to get back before curfew, after all. Oh, that is a good point. I'll meet you tomorrow, Yuko. I'll be looking forward to it, Lily. Goodbye, everyone. We make our way out of the small tea house and into the dark of the night. Lily and Hanako once again take point, but under the cover of darkness, Hanako seems slightly less stressed than she did on the trip here. We move against the occasional group of people.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Yuko is sweet and Hanako is hot.
That doesn't even rhyme. We move against the occasional group of people emptying the school grounds, but Hanako seems to lead us along a few minor roads, avoiding the bulk of the crowd. Outside the dorms, the school seems strangely quiet when compared to the noise of the day. Well then, thank you both for today. I think I learned a lot. You're most welcome, but I'm afraid that I really must be going. Today's been a long day. That's right, Lily spent all of today on her feet. I can imagine that walking outside of the school would be pretty tiring for her. I feel a pang of guilt as I remember that I was probably the only one in the school that got up around 10 this morning. Sure thing. Well, I'll see you both tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Isao. Night. The girls return to their dorm, and I to mine. Actually, now that I consider it, today tired me out as well. Alright, Time for that animation. Oh, this is dark. Oh no! This is so much less cheerful than the others. What the hell? Oh, wait, me. Hey! Alright, that's pretty hopeful, though. Kyo. Act 2, hide and seek. We got an achievement. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick we're gonna do a quick BRB, okay? I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, peace. Did you like the monkey jump scare? I didn't even notice. I saw the YouTube chat on that screen. So it and that I didn't set that up today because I'm using the double chat. The combined chat. No more monkey. Yeah, no more monkey. My alarm blares into my ears. Only to... Oh wait, I forgot to mention. Alright, so thoughts on Act 1 so far. I mean, it's just Act 1, so it's not like that amazing. But I'm enjoying it so far. I'm a little surprised though. I'm a little surprised that we didn't we basically stayed inside the whole time. We didn't do anything with the festival like we did with Lily and Hanako last time. That was kind of surprising. Like Hanako was actually at the school, but this time we ran away basically. That did surprise me a little bit, but we'll see. My alarm blares into my ears, only to be swiftly silenced by my fist. My body switches into auto mode, carrying my subconscious self out of bed and into my uniform. Oh god. Oh my word. Actually, I suddenly feel very tired. What the hell? I just suddenly got really exhausted. Like, all the energy that I had to continue this just got zapped from me. I feel so tired now. What the... Oh no, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I can't stream like I can't play games like I used to. I don't think. You need a Flareon to feel better. No, save your Flareon points. Save your Flareon points for another time. I do think though. I think we can. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. We can save. We can stop here for today. That's fine. That'll be okay. Let's swap to just chatting screen. Well, I do feel a little bit bad about ending stream early than usual and only getting Act 1 done. I think it'll be okay. I just feel very tired suddenly. I don't know why. I did get woken up in the middle of the night, so that's probably related. But, potato. My insomnia is my own problem, right? Man, it was short like Hisao's fish. What do you have against that poor man? You burn Hanako of more chapters. It's true, we'll have more Hanako. That's really all it means. That's really all it comes down to at the end of the day. You just get to have more Hanako. And isn't that what you really want? I think so. I think that's what you really want. That's what I want. More Hanako, let's go. Ugh. Hopefully I'm feeling better for tomorrow. Let's see, what was tomorrow? Was tomorrow Bears in Space? I think it was. I want to play Bears in Space again, but I also want to be high energy for that. Yeah. And then we also got Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, which I still need to actually buy that game so we can play it. I want more Lily. Of course you do. Hanako and he said it was HXH. Ay. Alright. Considering the orange game, no, to be honest. I think I'd rather just play Stardew Valley, something familiar, something I know. I'm sorry to cut stream short here today, but I'm just gonna like pass out if I continue trying to do anything, and it's probably not gonna be that's probably not anything entertaining that people would actually want to watch. So I'll catch you tomorrow, hopefully, for Bears in Space. If not that, then Friday for Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, which is going to be streamed only on Twitch. So let me just copy my Twitch link so that you can follow me there if you aren't already, by chance. Boop. There, make sure you go follow me there. I hope that I don't shoot myself in the foot by doing a Twitch-only stream when so much of my viewer base is on YouTube. We'll see. That'll be fun. I might do more trivia stuff depending on how we do with this one, how fun that is. I'd tell you how well I think it's gonna go and what subject I'd be like really good at, but you're shooting yourself in the foot, which Emmy can't do. Oh my god. But you're just gonna have to wait until we actually play it and see how good I am or am not at trivia. I don't know. Am I good at trivia? Am I not good at trivia? I guess I did pretty good at Trivia Murder Party when we played that in Jackbox Games a while ago. I thought I did pretty good at least. But that's it. That's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'll catch you all next time. Yeah, bye bye.